Hello everyone, my name is Anna. Welcome to Cactus Caffeine. For today, I am going to be doing some repotting. So I have my Schlumbergera truncata, or what is known as the Thanksgiving cactus here. I'm going to be repotting this two right here. But before I do that, I also would like to show you this old Thanksgiving cactus that I have here, which is also now starting to bloom. So I've had this for several years. It is January right now, and usually this blooms for me around January, February. A little late. It doesn't bloom for me during Thanksgiving, so it bloomed much later, but better late than never. Maybe I should call this my Valentine cactus instead, because it usually flowers in January or February for me. So as you can see, it still has a lot of buds there, which is just about to open, maybe in a week's time or in a few days. This is probably in a few weeks, like 1 or 2 more weeks, but this is ready to open up in a few days. So I made a care video about this cactus. I consider this my diva cactus because this is a very finicky for me, at least in my growing condition here in the desert. So in that care video, I told you guys that I think finally I know now how to take care of this cactus, and I explained in that video what I did to finally make this cactus thrive and flower for me. So now that I know how to take care of this cactus in my environment here in the desert, I figured I'd buy 2 more of it. 2 more Thanksgiving cactus. So this one had a white flower, as you can see here. So this had white flower, and then this one, when I bought it, it had red and white flowers in it. This one had 2 colors in this pot, and then this is all white. I bought this actually in December, but then I am not repotting it until now that it's January, because I waited for the flowers to finish, before I repot it. This is very sensitive. Any changes in its growing condition will make it drop its buds. If you repot it while it's budding, it can drop its buds. So I wanted to enjoy the flowers before I repot it, but now that it's done, I think I'm ready to repot it. Oh, now that I'm looking at it, I think this flower is developing a fruit right there. Okay, I think that is a fruit. Yep, it is a fruit. Definitely. Okay, so I will be repotting this and this. I think I will put them together just in one pot. I also have this little one here that I propagated. It fell off from one of these two when I was bringing them home, so it fell off. So I figured I'll just show you guys how I rooted this, because it's so easy to propagate this Thanksgiving cactus. So I propagated it using the water method. So I put it in a cup with a lid. I just made a slit on top so that the cutting will be upright. Okay, and then it has been, let me see, I would say 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks now. And look at the roots that it developed right there. So that's how easy it is to root this Thanksgiving cactus in water. So what I did is I placed this in water, not too deep, maybe about 1/4 of an inch deep, just the tip touching the water, and then I would replace the water like every 3 days so it doesn't go bad and doesn't smell. Okay, so that's what I did. So after 5 weeks, here are the roots now. So I'm going to plant this together with these 2 that I have in here. Okay, so I'm not sure as to the kind of soil that we are going to deal with in here, but let's see. Ooh, all right, looks like peat moss to me. Yeah, peat moss with a lot of perlite in it. Okay, So I'm going to try to take as much soil as I can off from this, because I don't like peat moss in my cactus. Even for this Thanksgiving cactus, this is an epiphytic cactus, so it likes more water than a regular desert cactus. But still, I don't like peat moss, because although peat moss absorbs water, it also dries out very fast, and when it dries out, it is so hard to rehydrate it. And then it also, in time, it will get so compact, and it's just so hydrophobic. So I don't like dealing with peat moss, although some say peat moss is good because it's acidic. Cactus likes acidic soil, but I don't like it. Okay, so I'll take out as much soil as I can from this cactus so that this new soil can penetrate inside the root ball. I might just have to like separate this. This is a very forgiving cactus, so it will survive even though I break some of the roots right now. Alright, so I'm trying to separate them so I can take out as much soil as I can. I'm not going completely bare root. I just want spaces in between them so my new soil can penetrate easily in this root ball. So just a little bit of massaging to get the soil out. Alright, this is good enough for me. Okay, so it's loose now. It has a lot of roots. That's one thing. This is very healthy. It's got lots of roots. So this is good enough for me. I've taken out as much soil as I can. Like I said, I'm not going completely bare root. Now we're going to do the same for this other one. I actually bought them from two different places. First I bought the one with just the white flower, and then I saw this one and it had two colors of flower in it. That's why I bought it. So I ended up with two. How much did I buy this for? Let me see. Oh, there you go. $5.98 for this. And this one is almost the same, I would say. Okay, I don't really grow any epiphytic cactus except for this. Oh, I do have another one. It's Ripsalis, and then this one. I don't grow epiphytic cactus because it is hard to grow them. Usually they like more humidity, and it's very dry here in the desert for them to survive outdoors. For this one, I was able to grow it because I would move it like during summer, during the extreme heat of the summer. I would move it indoors, and also during winter when it gets freezing cold here. These cannot handle freezing temperatures, so I also move this indoors. This is the only epiphytic that I kept alive because this one doesn't grow very big. I mean, it remains smaller compared to the other types of epiphytic cactus. The other ones, they have very long leaves, and they trail, or they grow like vines. So I don't have space outdoors for them to grow, and indoors, more especially if I had to move them indoors, I don't have space for such big cacti. So I just ended up having or taking care of this Thanksgiving cactus. There is also this is actually called the holiday cactus. There are three types of holiday cactus. There's this Thanksgiving cactus, there's the Christmas cactus, which is similar to this, except the leaves are more rounded on the edges. And then there's the Easter cactus. That one, the flowers are different because the flowers go upright, not like this one that it's hanging. So those are the 3 holiday cactus. I can't find the Christmas cactus here in the US. They always sell this Thanksgiving cactus. They sell the Easter cactus, but that one I cannot keep alive. It's I've tried it, I think twice, and both ended up not making it. It tends to rot with watering, maybe too much watering, and it also tends to dry up quick if you don't water it. So that one, the Easter cactus, I have yet to figure out how to take care of that one. It has pretty flowers, and I would love to be able to know how to properly take care of that Christmas or Easter cactus. Alright, so this one, I think, so I have this, oop, I dropped some segments. Oh, but this one has roots. Okay. And then this, just a little more soil that I want to take off. Alright, I think we're good to go, and now we're ready to pot them up all together in one pot and in my own soil. So this is my regular cactus soil. It's about 50-50 ratio, 50 organic and 50 inorganic. But to this, I'm going to add some orchid bark. This is actually wet. It's wet orchid bark, but I'll show you how it looks like when it is dry. I had to wet it because it was in my storage for a long time and it's very dry. This is orchid bark. I add this to my cactus soil to add more organic mix to my cactus soil, and at the same time this will also provide aeration. So this is beneficial for epiphytic cactus because it will hold water, but at the same time it provides good drainage in your soil. So I just soaked that in water, and this is how it looks like, and I will mix it with my regular cactus soil. Okay, and then I'm going to be potting this up. So I'm using this this is terracotta pot, but it has a design on it. So I have some soil already in there, so that's where I'm going to pot it up. I think I need more orchid bark. I'll add some of these dry ones in here. And then I'm going to pot this all together because I realized that they grow better, this Thanksgiving cactus, they grow better if they're root bound or if they're like growing close to each other. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pack this in here. Okay, anyway, when they get too big for this pot later on, I can just transfer it to a bigger pot. But it does look good if there's a lot of them in there, especially when they flower. Oh, looks so beautiful, like a bouquet of cactus flower in this pot. I think I put too much soil. Let me dump some of it first. Oh, there's a little one in here. All right. Here you go. And then I can just fill it up. Oh, before I forget, this one, the one that I rooted, that's also included in here. Right here. All right. I only keep this outdoors during our fall and spring season, but I keep it in bright shade. I don't put it in a spot where it will get direct sunlight. Probably a few hours of morning sun, very early morning sun. But other than that, I just provide bright shade, and it grows better that way. Alright, I think we are all good. Everything is nice and snug in here. Okay, maybe a little more soil on this side. There you go. Yep, all set. Alright, let me clear this table so I can show all you guys what I have in here. Alright, I am losing daylight, guys. Sorry, but this is now my new Schlumbergera truncata, all potted up. And by the way, I would like to introduce you guys to the newest member of the Cactus Caffeine family. This is my new puppy, Mocha. Mocha, say hi. Mocha. Mocha's so interested in my Schlumbergera truncata. Oh no, don't eat my flower, Mocha. Alright, so here it is now, all potted up, and hopefully by next year I will be able to show you guys this in flower. Then I will have 2 pots of flowering Thanksgiving cactus, and they will have different colors of flowers. That would be a show. So if you like this video, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hello, Mocha. Subscribe if you like cactus and other desert plants. No, don't eat my cactus. And until next time, guys, bye everyone, and cheers.